Now, from the deliveries we discussed, many of you will know that Neo main brand sold just over 17,143 cars, right? And this was slightly, of course, for the main brand, slightly lower than the over 20,000 we were seeing last year around this time. But I must tell you, the overall group's delivery represent or grew by 92.6% year on year, which is something that we have discussed. Now, I'm here to bring you some massive news, or the breaking news that I just read about Neo production capacity of one of the models that is doing so well for the main brand, and this is the all new Neo ES8. Apparently, a Neo has already delivered over 10,000 units of that model in the first 41 days, which is something that has not happened to a vehicle that is over 400,000 RMB. This is something that is the first time happening, and it shows you the great work that Neo it's putting for all to see. And the reason why this is to be celebrated is because, look, the more a vehicle is expensive, the more components are there, or the more supply chain it's required. And Neo getting plus 10,000 in 41 days, I'm telling you, this is good news. This is worth celebrating, right? Because that car, we know that the supply chain for that car cannot be or is not the same as the supply chain for ET5 Touring, for instance. That is a large 6-row SUV under the premium brand Neo. Its supply chain, I don't think it can even be compared to the Onvo L90, because look, what the kind of features that are on the ES8 surpasses the kind of features that you get on the L90. L90 is a very good product, but its features cannot match or cannot meet the kind of features that we see onto the Neo main brand's ES8, which is something that is just so great. So, like I said, in 41 days, Neo managed to deliver 10,000 of these vehicles, and apparently now something that is to be expected in November for the ES8. Guess what? Neo is planning to increase the production capacity of this car by 70%, meaning that if in October Neo had 7,000 units sold of the ES8, if they are increasing the production capacity by 70%, it simply means that Neo in September right now in November, they are expecting to deliver somewhere between around 12,000 units, which is something that is just so great. This shows us that we need to brace ourselves for an even much better delivery number from Neo main brand, right? Because with this, it will take Neo obviously to back to over 20,000 deliveries, which is what we were seeing obviously last year. I don't want to even go and talk about Firefly, because Firefly already is doing some miracles. It's doing great things for Neo, and we just hope to see the momentum continuing, and ultimately Firefly in December also gets to 10,000 production capacity, where it will be able to also sell 10,000 units. So in December, how things are looking like, we can easily sell over 60,000 cars, because Neo main brand has got a potential to sell 30,000 units, right? And whilst and also the sub-brand Onvo also has got the same potential to sell 30,000 units, whilst Onvo also has got a massive potential to sell almost 30,000 units. Firefly has a potential to sell 10,000 units, and all that should give us almost 70,000 deliveries. I don't want to go that far, but worst case scenario, 60,000, it should be very much possible, because Neo is not stopping in terms of increasing the production capacity. It's not just the 70% production capacity being increased of the Neo ES8, but all of the other models also are receiving massive production capacity upgrades. This goes to Onvo sub-brand, this goes to Firefly. Firefly, remember, the plan is clear. Neo intends on increasing production capacity of Firefly by 10%, or has been increasing production capacity by 10% since September, which is why we've been seeing the delivery of of Firefly continuing to grow. We are seeing all-time high, and it's just the beginning, my dear friends. I think we need to brace ourselves for what is coming, because blue sky, don't get it twisted, it is coming. We are definitely going to be rewarded, especially those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price. And I cannot wait, my dear friends, I cannot wait to see what will happen, what NIO will have in store for us in terms of deliveries in November, the exact figures for December also. I mean, in the next week or two, NIO will be giving us their earnings, or their Q3 earnings. And though those earnings, we won't see profitability, it will be very much interesting to see how close NIO is getting to profitability. Right? I mean, another important thing will be the guidance which they will give for Q4, and that is where it's going to be so interesting. I'm telling you, 150,000 should be the base of what NIO is expecting to deliver in Q4. But anyways, I don't want to make this video too long. Tell me what you think about this. Blue sky is coming. Long term will win, and those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price are going to be rewarded with time. Look, man, I know share price wise NIO might not be giving us what we want, but this company share price is going to recover. Someone said something very interesting and said that they're expecting the market cap for NIO to exceed the market cap for Leoro by this December, because of the performance that we are seeing. I mean, it's now 3 months, I think, in a row, NIO selling more, or NIO's monthly sales surpassing the total monthly sales that Leoro has, which is something that shows you the great performance that NIO is putting for all to see. There is a huge possibility that next month, or this month of November, NIO sells more than Xiaomi, NIO sells more than XPeng, right? There is a big possibility of us seeing that, and hopefully when it comes, look, man, NIO will take its rightful place and lead in terms of the market share, or has a strong market share, and I cannot wait for that, my dear friends. Let us wait and see what will happen. Let us wait and see what will happen. But me, I remain long, I remain strong on NIO, because I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. Like, share, subscribe, hit or click the notification bell, because it takes me some time to make content like this. Thank you to all that have been liking the videos, that have been subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate you guys. But anyways, those that have not, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, and share it with all of your NIO friends, because these news are important, especially in a time where sometimes you get the naysayers, the short sellers, trying to pull down the stock price down. We need motivations, and these videos give us the information that, of course, enable us not to panic, even when we have got some people trying to badmouth or spread false rumors against NIO. But anyways, let's end it here. I'll see you on the next one. That is all from me, and God bless you all.